Good evening, viewers. Third T20 between Singapore and Malaysia have just started. Singapore lost the toss, and Singapore is bowling first. Nice shot on the leg side and gone for a single. Divya is starting the over. Pretty decent in the beginning of the over. That's a very well bowled. Batsman nicely taking for a single. Malaysia 4 for no loss in the first over. Winfred and Wan Julia are opening the innings for Malaysia. The winner shall be starting from the other end. She looked a bit impressive in the beginning of the over in yesterday's game from the Rangoon Road end. A good shot on the offside for a single. Shafina marching her troops so that she can make a competitive comeback in this part of the game. Davina taking her time so that she can adjust to the new ball. Nice single, and there's a chance of a run out, but missed. It's a good fielding at the inner yard, inner circle by the fielder. Nice flighted delivery, but only the batsman can only get a single for that. Pretty impressive start from the Singapore side, keeping it very simple. I think a lot of things have been spoken and done by the coaches itself from yesterday's inning, that how to contain the runs. We have one Julia. She made a good some good score yesterday's game. It's another good ball. It's another very good ball. She is not adjusting to giving any rooms to the batsman now. Pretty decent bowling. Oh, that will call for a no ball, and is above, direct full toss above the head, and that is gone for a foul. Singapore bowlers can't afford to give all these extras run, because as we have seen yesterday's match, that in the first ball or this last ball has gone for an extra run, and especially the boundary going on, and this should be contained. The Malaysian team nicely taking the advantage of that. Now it's a free hit. Oh, that's a superb shot. High sky rocketed in the air, and that won't reach for the boundary, and the batsman will take 2 runs. Shafina taking most control with marching the troops well and keeping the players on the toe, and they're playing for pride and honor. Another loose delivery, but the fielder is well placed there. End of the over number 2. Malaysia 15 for no loss. Winnie was very much impressive yesterday. She scored an unbeaten 40 odd runs yesterday, and she's continuing with the same momentum today as well. Batsman taking a single. Oh, 2 runs easy for Winnie. Annie Duraisingham, brother of Winfried. Oh, that's a very good ball and very close call. Almost going through the gap and almost hitting the stumps. Batsman had no clue about that, and that is the line which Divya or the Singapore team must contain to bowl to contain these Malaysian batsmen. That's another good dot ball. That's very good line and length which Divya is bowling today. She's being impressive today, learning from all the mistakes which they have done in yesterday's game. Shafina making some adjustment on the field at the deep side. Good shot there on the covers. The fielder well placed there. Only the batsman will settle for only 1 run. At this point of time, the Singapore bowler need to contain the Malaysian side for not giving them as much run as they can. Then they have to restrict them to a very low target. It's well bowled, dot ball. Another good delivery by Divya, bowling according to the field. Another good delivery, another dot ball, and a good over to end with. Malaysia 18 for no loss in 3 overs. The Singapore ladies making a couple of improvements and were quickly moving among in the field right between the overs. And Shafina making sure that every player who is there is to its place. It was a big challenge for Shafina as the team is playing for the pride as Malaysia retains the Saudari Cup 2-0. Another flight delivery only for single. That's well. Oh, there was a mishap and a misfield there. The Singapore woman cannot be letting the ball going through the hands. They are being a bit sloppy, but that shouldn't be the case. That's a good ball, very good ball. I think Davina is now coming to terms that she knows that which line she's now supposed to bowl, making it a bit difficult for the batsman to score runs. Well bowled, very well bowled, very good line and land. That's where they are supposed to pitch the ball up. Julia is finding a bit difficult in playing against Davina. Oh, another looster going over the covers. There is a sweeper fielder there. Settle for 1 run. I think Winnie will be quite satisfied with how they have started their Malaysian innings, and she will be taking the most strike through for it. It's very well bowled, almost hitting the stump. Winnie was in 2 minds whether to go front or back. That's a good delivery, good comeback again though. There has been a good impressive over. In the last 5 balls is only 2 runs. Oh, there was a big shout for the LBW, but it was turned down by, I think, probably pitching down the leg side, and that's the end of a very good over. 4 overs, Malaysia 20 for no loss. Together with me joining Usman. Good evening, Usman.
Good evening, Shoaib bhai. It's good to be in the commentary box.
My pleasure, Usman. How are you doing today?
I'm very well, thank you. Singapore, fought hard yesterday, and hopefully a better performance today. Malaysia is 20 for 0 in 4 overs.
Yes, Singapore must do some good work here now. And there's a bowling change, and Shafia is going to come from the Balestier end.
She's been bowling really well last few games. You really just have to get a bit of consistency and keep the balls there. Bowling dot balls is the key, I think.
Definitely, and Shafia takes long time to concentrate where she's supposed to bowl, and there she comes. Good start.
Beautiful ball
there. Very
there.
good start. Very good first ball, right on the spot. Julia is finding a bit difficult with playing to the spinners. That will be called a wide. There was some turn there, but the line was not correct. I think that extras need to be sorted out and not to give too many extra runs, because this will create additional pressure on the Singapore team.
Yeah, that's really important to, have some discipline in the bowling.
Very well bowled down on the leg side, but there's a fielder
Beautiful
there
shot
and
there.
won't be able
4
to
runs.
save that for it, and that's a boundary.
These Malaysian batsmen have actually really impressed me last few games. What are your thoughts on?
I mean, yesterday me and Arjun were deciding that from the SEA Games 2 years back, and now they have really improved a lot. They must be having many match exposure, and that's where they are getting it. That's Julia's record, 9 runs in the last 12 balls, ending the over with the boundary.
Shot. They've got really good intent. Running between the wickets has been really sharp, and any loose ball they've always aimed to put it away. So I think that's been a real big difference.
Definitely, Usman. I totally agree with your comments. Oh, there was batsman trying to be cheeky, trying to take a single, but cannot get through it. Rajesh very quickly on the field, stopping that single.
So Shoaib bhai, what do you think is a good competitive score on this surface?
Well bowled by Shafia again, heading back to the stumps. Well, it's a very good track, and looking at yesterday's Malaysia's performance, the way they chased the target of 92 runs, they finished it in 13 overs with 7 overs to spare. I think Today they will try to end up high note, probably 150, 120, probably more than that. Let's hit it down on the leg side. Oops, there was some fumble, but nicely managed and stopped there by Rajeshwari.
Yeah, I think I agree. 120 would be a very good score on this surface. Rajeshwari, she really performed well yesterday. I mean, she came in scoring about run a ball, got us to 90. Maybe a promotion in the batting order.
Yeah, Vinny, she went down. Probably, I think today they have to play. It's almost. They have already won the Saudari Cup, so they are just trying their position, that which position certain batsmen should play, and I think probably she has preferred to go up the order. There's another change of bowling from the Rangoon end, and Smruti is going to bowl. Shafina and Smruti both adjusting the field at where they are supposed to bowl. Shafina taking most of the advantage as a keeper captain.
I feel the team has been wonderfully led by Shafina, throughout, from the trainings and the pre-match, as well as on the field. The way she's managing her troops, it's amazing. And with the great coaching from Mr. Chamal De Silva as well, I think this team can go a long way.
Yes, definitely. Smruti starting with a loosener, but batsman only managed to take a single. Oh, there's a chance of a run out, but the fielder was a bit slow on his pickup and throwing back to the ball.
The field has to be more on their toes. I mean, there's a lot of unnecessary singles that's been given away, and that's, I think, one area where they have to focus on.
I think that's where when the more you change strike, rotate the strike on all, it's becomes very easier to put a pressure on the opponent team. Nicely ball, and do not sure what happened. What is a drop catch or it was drop shot? Vinny straight away going to Julia and saying that, hold on, we got a good start. Let's not lose our focus here and play accordingly.
It's wonderful to see a really nice crowd building up here at the Indian Association. Come down and support the team in their final match. And
that's another loosener.
Pulled away, running towards the boundary.
That's 2 runs from on there. Shafina making some adjustments. I think she is trying to move more towards a bit more squarer. Well bowled. That is the line which Usman they should be bowling. End of this.
Yes, nothing.
5th over 38.
Nothing innovative. Just
no
keep
loss.
it there. It's nice and simple. Line and length, and the batsman will play a loose shot. I mean, when the dot balls build up.
So both the openers are on double figures. Vinny on 15 and Julia are on 13. They both have impressed. The first power play I think probably is over. And
Shafia Mehboob to continue from the Balestier Road end.
what do you make out from Shafia's bowling action and where she has bowled yesterday? How do you think that she is doing now?
I think it looks really good. Looks very flowing and nice, and I think she's been bowling really well in the last few games. Few unplayable balls, and I think if she just gets the consistency,
Must be the fielder there. Batsman will manage only one run there at the deep mid-wicket area. Shafia is trying to work on her action. It seems that she's not being comfortable, or she's getting under pressure. That should not be the case.
I heard yesterday someone mentioned that she was a bit rushing through her action, but maybe if she takes a bit of time. Shane Warne was one guy who really he strongly believed that for a leg spinner you have to really slow down, make the batsman wait, play on their mind, and then kind of
good
mix
point,
it up a
Usman.
bit.
Yes, definitely. And she has to take her time, no rush for it, and get her action proper, and that will end up in. Oh, that is the line. That is
Big
the
appeal
line.
there. Not out.
Shafia just checking that how is not out.
Thing
Probably
slightly
going
down the leg side.
pitching down the leg side. I
We
mean,
need
always
a
the
DRS over
bowler.
here.
All the bowlers are very excited as soon as the ball hits the pad, they all really look at the umpire to ask them for an out. Umpire not interested. Another very good ball.
Up in the
Up
air.
in the air,
And just
that
dropped.
was a drop catch by
Good effort there.
Smruti
And wonderful bowling.
Sanika. That was a very good
This
ball.
over is
The
really-
batsman was on trap there. The trap was already laid down there, and she just need to take the catch, but she couldn't judge the ball. Well bowled. Good turn there.
Good ball
Good
there.
line.
Just needs to finish off the over nicely. About a couple of balls left. Singapore needs a few wickets here now. Can't afford to let them get too far ahead.
Oh,
Big
that's
appeal
the
there.
wicket. That's the wicket they wanted,
And it's
and she
gone.
finally got it. A drop catch in the same over.
Well
of the
deserved
same
wicket there
batsman,
for-
and she got the wicket. I think that she made up her mind that I'm going to one who's
Oh,
going
that was
to
the
take
beauty
it.
there. Little bit of turn, perfectly pitched and gone.
And that is where she's supposed to. And in fact, all the Singapore bowlers need to pitch the ball up in the correct area.
It's a big wicket there. I mean, Julia was looking pretty good. 15 of 24 balls.
Yes, it is. 6.4 overs. Malaysia 34 for 1. New bats coming in is
Hopefully we can get a couple of wickets, quick ones here.
Alisa.
And put the pressure on.
Mas Alisa Yasmin. Yesterday she scored 16 runs. Quick knock there yesterday. She played a good role and good bowling as well yesterday. Yasmin. Yasmin on strike, and let's see what Shafia can do her magic this time again. She got the wicket in the previous ball.
2 and 2 here, I'm predicting.
Very good ball, very
great
good
over
ball,
there.
and a good over to end with wicket.
We just had Janak Prakash, enter the commentary box. Shoaib, you've really played a huge role in the journey and development of him from under 13, 15s and 19s. Now he's playing for the national team. How do you feel about this and his progress, or Janak Prakash?
Well, Janak is, we have seen him from the age of 10 years old. When he was 10 years old, he was just a small baby at that point of time, and now he is sharing our dressing room, sharing dressing room with us. He's a very talented Singapore national team player, and we are very proud of that. He's our Singapore product. Smruti
Pulled away there. Well fielded.
only one run. The batsman will afford to take that. Yasmin is I think Smruti should be bowling to this new batsman, and she needs to contain her and not to let Vinny on the strike so that they can get as dot ball as she can. But Yasmin
away,
was straight
4 runs
away showing her colors and hitting that loose ball for a boundary. There was another loosener from Smruti, and Yasmin going all the way back to the back foot and hooking that for a 4.
Sure,
This is the point of time when the Singapore bowlers need to tap on it, that whenever you get a new batsman, they need to contain them by bowling good line and length, because it's always becomes very difficult for the new batsman to adjust.
Sure, but how do you think are the key areas where they can actually improve moving forward? I mean, if you would identify 1 or 2 main things, what would they be?
I
From a
think
coach's
it's just
perspective.
they have to keep the things as simple as they can. First thing, and then just bowl within 3 stumps. That's it. That's a very good
Good
ball.
ball there by Smruti.
It's a good ball. Yasmin going on a back foot and taking a single run. I think Smruti, she's a good bowler, but some way or the other she just tend to lose her focus, and that's where it affects her bowling where he's supposed to pitch. And Vinny is on strike now after a long time. Let's see what she does. Oh, nicely
Shot.
step out.
Beautifully played, driven
Just
there.
get a hand to it,
Running
and that
towards the
probably
boundary,
might the bats
and
fielder might stop
well
it at the
fielded.
boundary. Yes, and only 2 runs. End of the over, number 7, and score is 42 for 1 Malaysia. Sorry, over number 8. Vinny on 19 of 19 balls. Julia was the batsman. She got out, bowled by Shafia. And Alisa Yasmin is on 5 on 5. Another change of bowler from the Balestier Road N, Sanika KS.
Change of bowling here. Let's see what she can bring. There's Malaysia is 42 for 1 in 8 overs. There's it's running in. Oh, beautiful
That's a
ball
good
there
start.
to start off. She just needs to focus there and keep the bowling tight, and wickets will come in the process. There seems to be good energy in the field, and and you know the
Oh, very good bowling. That's two impressive dot balls there. Umpire is checking the front leg, then probably she might be overstepping it. I think at this point of time, Shafina shouldn't be coming close to the stumps. I think she should not be standing at the back of the crease. What do you say, Usman?
yes, I mean, is the ball's not really carrying too much, so you know after the first few balls, she maybe
A good
maybe a
ball
couple of
and
steps.
another dot ball. They've
Good running there
nicely
by Malaysian
taken.
batsman once again.
It's a good single in the end. Sanika again adjusting to her run-up. I think she's not very comfortable with her previous run-up as well. Let's see what she can do.
Show it by Shafina. She's actually been very good, you know, behind the wickets. Her keeping she's taken a few stumpings and catches as well. So I think she's done a great job. And
Well
it's not
bowled,
easy
and
being a
it's
captain.
through the
and
covers, and fielder at the boundary line will cover that, and batsman coming for 2 runs. Yes, Shafina has been very impressive in her keeping. Yesterday she managed to stop and take a couple of catches as well, and improve some stumping as well. Managing and keeping is not an easy job.
No ball there.
Oh, that's a no ball. That's
Can't afford to. You have too many extras here. It's already on 45 for 1.
Yesterday there were too many extras given by the Singapore side, and today also, if they are not going to learn from this, it's going to be very difficult for them, because the miss extra will come into place, and then instead of 11 batsmen there will be 12 batsmen batting. Free hit, and Vinny hit it down the leg for a 4.
After the great start, that no ball just ruined the over. I mean, there was just 3 runs, and now it's gone for around about 9 runs with a ball remaining.
50 up for Malaysia after that boundary. These are the things which Singapore team needs to learn, that the first ball and the last ball should not go for a boundary at all, because that's where it spoiled the whole over, and the batsman is always on top. So whatever the pressure you have built up on them, it goes on a waste. Vinny quickly summing up to 25 runs and 22 balls. I think she wants to score a 50 because she missed out in by couple of runs.
Good ball there. Driven.
Good shot
Driven
there
away.
as well.
4 runs. Good
that
effort
was
there
a bit
in,
of,
in the field. Good dive, but to no avail.
It was a good attempt to stop that, but in the end the ball win the race. Malaysia 54 for 1 in 9 overs, Vinny going at 29 of 23 balls, and Yasmin 6 runs of 8 balls. Smriti continuing, I think she will finish off the over, and she is coming from the Rangoon end, making a couple of adjustments. I think now it's about time that they should be bowling within the line and length, and not to let the batsmen extend their arms, free their arms. Then another loosener of juicy full toss down the leg side, and the first ball going for 4. And that's what we are talking about, that the first ball should not go for a boundary at all. That creates additional pressure on the bowling side, and the
Yes,
batsmen are already in, and they are eyeing for a big total here.
Yes, and I think this is a great platform for them to learn, because the more matches they play, the better they will get. And Malaysian team is quite strong. They have a good bowling lineup. They're ranked much higher as well. So, our team over more matches and more domestic matches as well, it would be great. It's a good ball
that's
there.
Pitched up, almost missed it, and they take a single. So it's single is everywhere for the Malaysian side. They tap, they take a single quickly. I think the Singapore team needs to contain those and stop those singles. I think they are not charging in. There's easy single everywhere. And that's a big worry for them, that even if the bowler's hard work goes in vain when you try to put a dot ball, but they still go for a single run. It's a good shot there. And the covers. Oh, Winnie coming for a second.
Good fielding there.
Sending her back. Too risky for that. I think Winnie's too excited and too eager to get to the 50 runs as soon as possible.
3 balls left of the over. Pitched up and driven.
That's a good ball, and
Good
only for a
fielding.
single. That's good. Bowler bowling according to the field.
Well played there. Driven again, misfielded, running away to the boundary. 4 runs.
Oh, there's another boundary.
Winfred
2 boundaries
looking
in this
very good
over.
here. Looking dangerous here for Singapore team.
9.5 overs, 65 runs. 2 boundaries in an over. 11 runs already coming from that over. Yasmin just talking to her that just play according to what you have been doing all this time.
Hit away towards deep
Single.
mid wicket. Just a single.
Oh, almost missed it. That's the over. 10, 66 for 1, Malaysia.
You could see Bilal Asad in the background there. Men's team training as well simultaneously. Shoaib bhai, what do you feel about the preparations going for the Challenge League starting in a couple of weeks' time?
Oh, he's an awesome coach. He just had a successful stint of making Singapore team qualify for the World Cup qualifier in Dubai. That's a very big achievement for the Singapore team. The hard work which he has put into the players, he has worked extremely hard to get to that position, and all the boys really respect him.
Yes, he's
Shafia again, right from the Balestier end. It's a good ball, flighted ball. Vinny not interested to take anything run.
Yeah,
for that.
Shoaib bhai, he's just on that same note. I think he's done a great job with Rehan bhai as well. The fielding in the Asia qualifier, I think, has really stood out, which has not necessarily been there in the past. And I think the way the team has bonded is you can really make out.
Definitely. Oh, another full toss, and Rajeshwari will try to stop it with her legs. And nicely signed back by Yasmin that she was not interested at all in taking that double. Shafia has been impressive in this match.
Yeah, I think she's got better every game. I mean, it's not easy for a leg spinner.
Oh.
Short ball there.
What was that from
Ball.
Shafia? I think she's just trying to concentrate too much and then not focusing on what she needs to do. She's having some sort of problem in terms of bowling and it's gripping the ball and probably releasing it. And she needs more focus on completing her action and that will do much better for her. Very bold, and but that was a free hit, so no wicket down there.
I think also the groundsmen have done a wonderful job to maintain the pitches. 3 back-to-back games here, and the facilities have been great at the Indian Association with the lights.
Yes, Usman, the groundsmen, the curators have been extremely hard working all this time, all day long. Mr. Mahesh, Mr. Yusuf, and his fellow colleagues, all of them are very working hard, and that's a boundary. 68 for 1, another loosener from Shafia. That's a loosener right at the shot where the batsman can check anywhere she wants to hit, and she chose the spot at on the leg side, and that went for a boundary. Divya making some adjustments, which has rightly been stopped by the umpire. Not that bad, 2.4 overs for 16 runs and 1 wicket. There has been a stoppage of the game, and now the game will resume back. Umpire making sure that all the fielders are within the power play. Oh, another one. There was an airborner. I don't know what seems to be troubling Shafia. She can't get, either she's not gripping the ball properly, and then, or it's just her release. She's taking too much of time concentrating what she needs to do. Well, finally she gets it up, and it's high rocketed, and it ends and drops at no man's land. She really needs to sort out her bowling action for that. She's not been consistent. She's not gripping the ball properly. I think that she's finding it difficult. She's extremely talented. She's extremely talented. It's another wide ball. 5 outside after power play. Shafir 10.5 overs, 75 for 1 Malaysia.
Check the rule.
End of the over. 11.76 Malaysia for 1. Yasmin 17 of 16 ball. Vinny taking most of the runs with 37 runs of 29 balls. She is really playing that anchor role of as a captain.
It's a good partnership building up here. Winfred 37 and Yasmin on 17. Just a couple of wickets here, and you can really bring back the total, squeeze them and put back the pressure. Smruti to continue from the Rangoon end. 1 over. She's bowled 3 overs, 0 for 24 so far.
He is also umpire.
Very well bowled by Smriti again. I think when he's just only 1 overs left and they are trying to get things right and bowling within the Oh, Vinny trying to hit it down on the leg side. They couldn't manage to get to the bat, and then but still a wide. Malaysia getting 1 extra runs.
Well pitched
Vinny
up,
stepping
driven,
out and driving it for a
beautifully in the
boundary,
gap,
and that's a
runs.
4. Vinny is being extremely well in her footwork, and she is really reading the game well. She knows the length of the ball where the bowlers is pitching the ball, and nicely using her footwork and hitting it for a 4. Vinny trying to hit, and that's another misfield from the fielder. I think they need to recapture themselves and regroup it. And again, that what seems to be the problem, that they are not being able to stop the singles. Nice shot over in the air. The fielder is there. What do you think, Usman? 11.5 overs, 83 for 1 Malaysia. What do you think that Malaysia team will be looking for?
Yeah, I think it's a great start from the Malaysian team. They are on course for anything above.
It's a very good shot again. That's another
beautiful
juicy
shot.
full toss being given to the ball, but well fielded there by the fielder. At the deep, managed
So
to take only 1 run. It's 12 overs, 84 for 1. Winfrey 43 of 34 balls. Yasmin 18 runs of 17 balls. Julia was the only wicket that has gone, and she got bowled to Shafia Mehboob. Yes.
Yes, I think they should, be aiming for anything around about 140 with the start they've got. They've got 9 wickets in hand. They've got 2 set batsmen as well. So it's a beautiful foundation for them to go big. It's the final game. No pressure on them. They've won the series 2-0. Experienced campaigner Divya is coming on to bowling. She's
Change
been
of
batting
bowling
well.
again. Yes, Divya 2 overs. She has been very economical. 2 overs for 7 runs. There's the squad for Saudari, Annie, Mahia, Noor Alia, Noor Hayati. I think almost the similar. I think probably one change in Christina and Nina is playing today.
Another
That's
beautiful ball by Divya there. I think she's been the standout bowler in my opinion. From opening the bowling as a spinner with her control has been magnificent.
Divya is using all her experience she has throughout the years, representing for a long time for Singapore women's team. Oh,
Edged away, running towards the boundary.
and there should be 2 batsmen coming back, and they will easily complete 2 runs.
Sure, but I think her key is the way she flies the ball and the drift she gets on it as well. In addition to the spin is something that's really standing out in comparison to the other bowlers.
Yes, definitely, Usman. This has been. She knows where to pitch the ball, and she uses her experience quite well. It's ball within stump to stump, bowling within the 3 stumps, and batsmen cannot do anything about that. It's a very nice ball.
One of the few players to even have played in the men's league.
Yes, Divya has been an outstanding sportsman, a great ambassador for Singapore. And nicely nudging there on for 2. Divya not very happy with the fielder's effort there. I think they should be cutting down to try to cut that instead of chasing the ball all the way till the end. What do you say, Usman?
Yes, I mean, if they have a chance, they should just cut off, put in the dives, especially in the inner field, because the outfield is so fast. Once it goes past, it's very hard to chase it down.
Definitely, it's a very good facility here, but the grounds are very hard this time because not too much of rain this month, and she misses, missed stumping, missed everything. She must be really angry from the inside, but she's not showing it. Nothing much she can do. And another impressive over, 3 overs for 11 runs, no wicket. She has been unlucky about getting back the wickets.
Must be frustrating, you're bowling well, but fielders are not there. Especially when you're in form. The way we started in the first game, I think they were around about 20 for 2.
Yes. Another change of bowling. Davina coming back to the attack. Not very good first spell, I guess. 2 overs for 12 runs. She needs to refocus and get the things back into it. She needs to get those dot balls going on. She needs to bowl onto the stumps. Too short and too slow for the delivery. Batsman taking a easy single there. Vinny is on 48, and she has been very impressive. The score ratio between the ball per ball and scoring runs is great.
Very mature innings. I mean, she's always looked to take the single, and any full toss or short ball, she's always looked to put it away.
Oh, that's
again,
another misfielding there by the fielder, and that's gone for a boundary. These are the things like it really puts down at some effort of the bowler as well, that the bowler is trying their every best of it, that they need to contain the runs. But
I think fielding is one aspect that that can bring up a team or bring down a team in terms of their motivation and spirits in the field, and an amazing run out or catch can make a difference.
It's all about one catch and one stumping that changed the entire
something
game.
To really inspire the team, to move forward. One victory here and there can lead to a very good change in Singapore women's cricket.
Well bowled thereby. There should be a single there. There's another sloppy fielding there, but only managed to get 1 run. Vinny using all her experience. She's on 49. She has been an outstanding performer throughout these last 2 games and today's game. Really taking up the task to her shoulders and getting the maximum out of it. Yasmin pulling that's a good, beautiful shot for a 4. Too much of time being given by the bowler, pitching it too short. Batsmen have all the time to hit that anywhere they want to.
The players
100 up for 1 for the Malaysian side. It's 13.5 overs. I think they might even cross 140. What do you say, Usman?
Yes, I mean, more than 5 overs left, so should easily be able to get it.
Very well bowled. Ending the over with a dot ball, but the initial damage has been done by them. There were almost 11 runs coming off the over. Vinny on 49. Shafia talking to Smriti what she needs to do, and she needs to talk about it.
I think some of the players maybe might be feeling a bit of the heat with 3 back-to-back matches. It's a short drinks break here, and maybe a few messages for Team Singapore. They should keep fighting, maybe a couple of more wickets, and they can come back into this game. If they can still restrict them for within round about 140, then I think they'll still in the game.
There's 6 overs to go, Usman, and 100 for 1. So probably maximum Malaysia team will be going for the maximum runs for it. That probably might be the signal being sent to the reserves that they need to score more runs as much as they can, because Vinny is almost on 50, and then probably she might go even more better rate what she's doing right now.
Running in, pit stop, and
Sanika
good ball there.
bowling almost
Well
very good
kept
ball
ball.
there. Good start so far. Oh, that's another no ball from Sanika. That's too many extras been given there, and then some sloppy fielding there at the deep end. Sanika can't afford to bowl another no ball. There's too many no balls have been given by the Singapore
50 up
team.
there for Winfred.
And
Wonderful
Vinny
innings there.
has scored a 50.
Very well deserved.
44 balls. Very well done. Very good batting by her. She has really impressed us in the way she has taken the Malaysian side. Lots of crowd over there cheering for the
Lot of parents
for
there
the batsman.
supporting on a Friday evening.
wild swing from Yasmin.
Pit stop, little bit of swing outside.
That was
and
very close to be called for a wide ball. I think she's managed to get some swing there, but she's not been very sure that where she needs to pitch the ball. Major improvement needs to be done from her. She looks impressive, but she needs to focus on what she needs to do.
Another decent ball there, and just a single towards the boundary.
Batsman taking a single. What do you think Usman is going into Vinny's mind? What she should be doing now? Because they've already crossed 103 and they have 5 more overs to go after this.
Yes, they have wickets in the shed, and they should just kick on now. Take a bit of risk, play a few big shots, go for the boundaries, and try and get as much as they can. Maybe even 150, 160.
Singapore bowlers at the other end should not be giving as much extra runs to the Malaysian side. They know that Vinny is seeing the ball quite well, and she is quite senior there, and she can use the momentum towards her. Another full toss one, at least. Was it a drop catch or what?
No, I think it was on the bounce. It's a
End
great
of the 50 over, 105 for 1. 5 more overs to go. Vinny on 51 of 45 balls. Yasmin 29 of 25 balls.
So what do you feel, Shoaib? How can Singapore come back into this game?
I think they have to keep. I mean, it should be the very simple, basic plan that they have to bowl within the stump to stump. Dot ball should be the priority, but they failed to manage to complete or what the plan was. Totally doing things which is against the plan. It's not actually the fault, but it's just the amount of exposure which they are lacking. But they are a great bunch of ladies representing Singapore and using all the talent whatever they have for this match. Now the dot ball, change of side from Davina, coming over the wicket.
Cut away there towards the boundary. Well fielded there, just a single. Someone needs to, encourage the bowlers and get behind them, because they shouldn't give up now. I mean, they're just 106 for 1, so still a very much chaseable total. Pulled away towards the boundary, just a single. Good fielding there.
Well, at this point of time, and if they are managing Vinny to take single runs, so that's a very good positive sign that they are bowling within the stump and within the plan.
Good ball there, very well
again,
bowled.
Very good ball again. So
She's
that's
another
what they
player
are supposed to do from the beginning, right from the start.
Yeah, she's another player who's been, who's been bowling really well together with Divya. She opened the bowling in the previous few games, and I was speaking to head coach Mr. Chamal, and he was really impressed by the work ethic of Davina, and he would say she's always there at all the trainings and always wanting to learn and always train the extra mile, which is, I think, a real quality moving forward.
Definitely, Usman. All these girls are very hardworking. Oh, that will be an easy 2. Oh, there was oh, Vinny coming as quick as a flash. Shafina asking for a run out, but she was well in. End of the over number 16. Malaysia score 110 for 1. The commitment from this from the Singapore ladies team has been amazing. Most of them are studying, some of them are working, and every day in and day out they are just coming after. They're making so much of sacrifices. After the work, they are just coming back here for training, spending hours and hours of time, and that's really it shows the commitment what they are up to.
That's one of the main concerns, of being a cricketer in Singapore, with your work and studies and everything.
Another
but
good
now,
shot. Oh, Shafina just missed it.
yeah, but now I think with the lights, floodlights, which is a very new, innovative thing that's happened, it allows the cricketers to train and play even after working hours, which is, I think, really helping them to improve, train even after work. So whereas back in the day, after 6:30 you would not be able to train in the dark.
Oh, definitely, Usman. Yes, the amount of commitment which they are showing, and the sacrifices which they are doing to represent the country is unbelievable. And Singapore Cricket Association has been really behind all their players to get the maximum out of it, to give them the maximum exposure in terms of training, as well as giving competitive matches as well. There's the second consecutive miss from Shafina. I think she's just following the batsman and not focusing on the ball.
And you're right, Shoaib. I mean, there's always been so much passion for our players, from age group to national team to women's team, and they always want to be there playing the game just because of enjoyment and the importance of having participation and some change from their normal daily life.
Definitely, Usman. Oh, that's a wide ball. That's way down the leg side. Where's Divya giving some tips to Sanika?
Sanika running in, pit stop, driven. It's going towards the boundary, just a single there, well fielded.
That's batsman easily taking those 2 runs.
Running in, pulled away towards the boundary.
Lewis behind the ball chasing it, but for other fielders getting it the
Another
ball
2
first.
there, good throw into the keeper.
I mean, the throws from the boundary line has been very impressive, coming at 1 bounce and straight to the keeper or to the on top of the stumps. Yasmin has been very impeccable with her batting performance. She's on already on 35 in 32 balls in no time. Oh, that looks like a run out. Oh, finally getting 1 wicket. Yasmin
Great
got
fielding
run
and
out.
good stumping there by
That was a
Captain
good
Shafia.
fielding. Right on top of the bails, and that's a run out. Very great batting by Yasmin. 36 of 32 ball. Unfortunately, she had to go now. She was looking dangerous for the timing, the way she was batting, the way she hit some fours, beautiful fours there. She's on run out. 36 of 32 balls. Malaysia 118 for 1 in 16.5 overs. But I think that the big damage has already been done by the Malaysia, and especially by Vinny and Lisa Yasmin, who just got out.
Malaysian
Trying to
team
get some
has looked very
treatment.
strong these few games, and they can, the South Asian team can draw a lot of inspiration from Thailand, who's actually made it to the women's global qualifier, and people are talking about them even causing a few upsets moving forward, and few of their players even going on to play leagues, Big Bash women's leagues as well in Australia. And
Yes, I agree with that, Usman. Thailand team has really come up very strongly, and the amount of effort and the commitment they have showed it, that they can make it. And the same thing with Singapore and the Malaysian team can learn from them, that if the Thailand team can do from nowhere to somewhere, and they also can be at that global qualifier. New
Well-
batsman in is Christina.
so what's your prediction now, Shoaib? By 3 overs left, 118 for 2, 150 or...
I don't think so 150 would be the one, but I think it will get close to 140, and Singapore will try to get at as low, give as less run as they can. 3 overs left, new batsman definitely in. She will take a bit of time, and Vinny, I don't think so that she's very much comfortable, because she's getting some treatment there from the physio there. I think she has twisted her ankle or something like that.
Yes, and we've been making a few, predictions in the media box even yesterday, and with the media team here with Aftab and Abbas, working really hard behind the scenes for the live stream, and hopefully we can have a good close match here.
It's all games of guesses by the media mans.
Aftab actually, he said he made a guess of them scoring 92 yesterday, and actually was round about there. So it's a lot of fun in games.
He's a fortune teller. A great man. I think we must get some views about that. How does he work all this? Wiring up things, managing 2 screens. Although he has only 2 hands, 2 eyes, but he thinks like that he has 4 hands. Amazing man, amazing person.
He's been very busy, even in the Asia qualifier. There's a lot of work and a lot of coordination with the...
Shafia begging for that to give that out, but umpire not interested at all.
He's got about bowling a last over, 1 for 23 of 3.2.
Well, definitely they have crossed my expectation that I was thinking about 120 runs, but they are now 121 in 17.2 overs. Let's see your prediction of 140.
Yes, definitely. I think they've got a decent score so far, and now they can really kick on. It's a wide ball there. No ball.
It's the left hand and right hand combination that is making a worry for Shafia. She totally forgot that it's a left-hander.
What's the key to having some control as a leg spinner? Because I understand it's much harder.
Oh, that's another good ball. I think batsman is getting confused about Shafia's bowling, that one ball is coming down the leg side, one ball is coming on the off side. And the batsman, she's just making it guess for the batsman all the time.
Do you believe, Shobai, that you can start bowling leg spin from any age, or is it a childhood thing that it has to be a...
Oh, that was close to call a wide ball, but it is a wide ball, yes. Yeah, I mean, bowling leg spin is it just comes natural. Some of them are very, just got gifted by that. It's just a natural bowling movement. Another wide shot.
I think it's not easy to get the perfect pace or as a leg spinner, because sometimes they try bowling a bit too full and it becomes a full toss, and then they compensate bowling faster and then it becomes a short ball. So I think striking the balance on these kind of wickets and short boundaries is very important to find the length on the pitch and keep bowling it there consistently. And we saw that from Ananta Krishna in the Asia qualifier, who did a wonderful job. And actually he's come a long way. I remember back in the day when he was just a pure batsman, and he was transformed into a leg spinner. So
yes, definitely a great bowler against for Singapore. Oh, that's good bowling. There. Good bowling. Be a bit sloppy there on the field. Christina well placed in. End of the 18 over, 125 for 2.
So Shoaib, they need round about 15, 20 more runs. What do you say?
Well, a lot depends on this over. Who's bowling, and I
think Divya's got another one.
I think Divya has one. Sanika is coming in. She's taking her run up from the Balestier end. I hope she doesn't bowl any more no balls. It has been too much of pressure on Shafina managing the troops and making the changes, and things not going well for her as of now, but she's working hard.
I think she's been very composed under pressure, even when, like you mentioned, things are not working in her favor, but still she's putting in the effort, managing her team very well, and her spirits look up as well.
Definitely, Osman. Some wise words for her. I mean, as a captain, it becomes very difficult, especially when things are not going according to the plan. You have to be right on your toes, thinking what needs to be done, what changes shall I make. It's not easy. You have to keep on thinking right from the beginning till the end. I think the fielder there, they're not sure that where to stand, where to go. Please resume again. Oh, that was a very, very wide ball. Sanika not getting the rhythm, not getting the ball where she's supposed to pitch the ball, and it's becoming very difficult for her. I think she's not enjoying it as of now. She's under too much of pressure. Somebody from the team must tell her that calm down and just bowl normal.
It's good to see a change of culture, in the women's team in terms of the
no
training.
ball there. That's strange. So these are the things that this is a very crucial over. Sanika can't afford to bowl any extras. Shafina definitely not happy. She's thinking, walking all over the place, what to do, what not to do. She's tired, she's exhausted. Changing ends.
I think the right-left hand combination is kind of affecting her concentration here.
Yes, definitely, Usman. Oh,
Big
that's
shot
a
there.
wild swing. That's a big swing there.
Towards the boundary. Fielder
Ball.
chasing and very well fielded there. Only 2 runs.
2 runs for that shot. I was expecting a boundary, but nevertheless, 130 for 2. 10 balls to go. Let's see. A bit of supporters for the Malaysian side. Wild swing and dot ball. That's good. That's what they are supposed to do. Sanika, she's finally getting some momentum, but she needs to be consistent. Because in the end, the more runs they are going to go from here, it will become difficult to chase that. Another good ball. Very good ball. That's what she's supposed to do. Bowl stump to stump.
Direct hit there.
Direct hit
Good
there,
fielding.
but the batsman was already in. Trying to see on the replay whether she was in or out. Of course, not the best of angles.
Just
Oh,
about
she was
made
just
it
in.
there.
Well placed in. Vinny on 60. Think she has slowed down a bit. Vinny is tired. She's exhausted. She's having some injury. But she's going on. It's a well bowled from Sanika. Oh, that was sloppy. That was really sloppy. Misfielding on her own bowling.
One ball to go in the over. Hopefully she can finish it off. Pitch stop towards the wicket,
Well
swung
bowled.
away towards long on just for
Batsman
a single.
will settle for a single. Yes.
Malaysia are 133 for 2 in 19 overs.
Last over to go for the innings for Malaysia. And looks like Divya is going to bowl the last over from Rangoon end.
I think they can score another round about 7 runs.
I don't think so that
My
Divya will be
predictions
giving
on
too
track
much a
here.
run. I don't think so Divya will give. She's an experienced campaigner. She bowls well.
Yes, you're right, Shoaib bhai. I mean, she's been the best bowler in all three matches, and she's done a brilliant job for Team Singapore.
Divya changing her field, but she knows that what she needs to bowl, and quietly selecting those fielders at the right spots. Vinny on the other end looks very tired, and of course she should be. She's playing a marvelous innings of 61 runs of 55 balls. Divya not happy, still managing it to making it confirm that where all the fielders are placed, and she is doing that.
Making
What
sure
will
all
be
of
the
field
first ball?
placements are perfect here.
What will be the first ball, Divya? Oh, well bowled. It could be a stop, and that's a dot ball. That's a very good ball. Good start from Divya.
Dot balls are gold here in the T20 format, especially in the last over.
Another one. Batsman making it at a full toss, but they only managed to get a single. It's good bowling in the death over, last over. Very crucial. Divya is trying her best that she don't concede more than 6 runs in that over. Well, she has Vinny is to face Divya, and she's making a lot of adjustment for Vinny, because Vinny has been there right from the beginning.
Good ball there, another
that's
dot
a very
for Divya.
good ball. Very good ball. Dot
Keeping
ball.
it nice and tight.
Very good ball. That's what happens when your experienced bowler is bowling the last crucial over. Another one, another stumping being missed from Shafina. Oh, mine, and that's
Ooh, all the
4
way for
extra.
138 now.
Hard luck.
2 balls
Hard
remaining.
luck there for Divya. Two more balls to go. 138 for 2. Malaysia. Divya extremely unlucky. Oh, another lucky shot from there. Shafina is really getting some difficulty in getting the balls to her hand, to her gloves.
Shoaib by 139 for 2. 1 ball remaining. Single of the last ball, and
well, you will strike a lottery if she don't take a single. You will be right on spot. Oh, that's a dot ball,
Dot
Shafina.
ball.
Presence of mind. What's
and
happening?
they make it. Jackpot.
Right on the spot, Usman. 140 for 2 Malaysia in end of 20 overs. Very well played by Vinny. 66 of 58 ball. Christina Nina. 6 runs of 11 balls. Singapore requiring 141. A huge task this last day. They are playing for the pride. And let's see what happens at the end of the day and end of the innings of Malaysia.
Thank you all, and stay tuned for the second innings in about 10 minutes.
And welcome back to the second innings. Malaysian team walking onto the field. Singapore with a big chase here with 142, but very much a chance. Just have to, have a good start with their openers and then just build on their foundation. They've got the talent, they've got the team, and they just need to believe in a great coaching setup with Mr. Chamal De Silva. Abbas bhai, battery khatam ho gayi. जल्दी and Malaysian team has been very and now first ball here, very well played, dot ball. And Singapore is 0 of the first ball. Roshni batting, beautifully played down the wicket, dot ball.
Welcome viewers, we are live in action again from the Singapore Indian Association where Singapore are 0 for 0 in .2 overs. Malaysia has given them a target of 140 runs, was nicely spotted by Usman. Singapore needing 141 to win, a huge task.
It's a bit of a change in the batting order here today. Experimenting and trying something different.
Aina Hamiza is the bowler. Very nice, very smooth bowling action. Very well bowled there by Aina.
We have here with us Manpreet Singh, our great national team player, and staff of the SCA. He's really been performing and batting very well for the national team in the ICC Asia qualifier.
Singapore 1 followed up end of 1 over. Ubrana is the other partner of Roshni. There has been a change in batting order. What do you say, Usman?
Yes, I mean the coach Amal Bhai, he's trying to try different things and make a few changes that might work. I mean the run rate has been a bit slow in the last few games, especially in the first 10 overs, and maybe a bit more intent and focus and the more matches they play, the better they'll get. The more different changes they make, and they can fine tune their ideal combination moving forward.
Right on the spot.
very well bowled there. And she's been bowling well, I mean throughout, just line and length, just keeping it there. Shoaib bhai, what are your thoughts of Manpreet Singh? We've got the music system playing in the background as well. Got a very good festive atmosphere here at the Singapore Indian Association today, Friday evening. Ooh, full toss ball, missed out there by Roshni. Shoaib bhai, maybe they should promote Rajeshwari in this game, the big hitting batsman. I mean, she looked really good in the last game, scoring a run a ball, few big boundaries as well.
Beautiful shot over the fielders for 4. Roshni Ramesh. He is doing the majority of the work, carrying the burden of the team onto moving small shoulders. Excellent shot over the fielders.
This is what they need, Shoaib bhai. I mean, more shots with intent, you know, whether it be taking the single or playing boundary shot.
Oh, the next ball went into the gate and Roshni Ramesh is out. Bowled by Aina. Ball came in. Nice celebration from the Malaysian team, all joining up and enjoying the wicket. She was looking some danger to the Malaysian side, but he has to go back. One shot too many.
Captain Shafina comes onto the crease.
Captain has to take the majority of responsibility now. Huge burden on her shoulders. Marking her guard and make sure that she's staying in the right position. There's the ball, looking at the fielder, ready to start. You can see adjusting here and there for the captain. Ready to go. Oh, first ball beaten right on the spot for the new batsman. I have no clue about that ball. Abhija has been very steady in her approach towards bowling, keeping it well within 3rd or 4th stump. No sorts of room being given from her. The ball again right into the corridor, then she's pitching it all day long.
Well played there by Shafina. Just trying to get her eye in first few balls and then just build a partnership here and they can kick on later.
Oh, what's happening there? Oh my God! What happened there? The ball was straight into the bowler's hand. New Brawner just left the crease. Shafina led the crease. And ending up New Brawner being out, and she was way outside the crease and she is run out. She didn't face any ball and she was run out. Huge wicket for Malaysia. The experienced campaigner Divya. Let's see what magic Divya can show to us today and to our viewers. Loads and loads of responsibility on her. And the star performer in the past for T20. Big expectations for her as well in this match. We know that we are playing for pride as Malaysian teams are team up. And we do every possible way to make it as difficult for the Singapore team.
Yes, I think Divya needs to get her strike rate up from the last game. She batted really beautifully and he's top scorer for all the games. But, chasing 142, might need a few more runs in the power play overs.
Communication there between Shafina and Divya. Divya is telling her to call a bit louder. We don't want another run out at this point in time. Right outside the off-stump, Divya making a beautiful cut shot. Ball racing there for a boundary. First boundary for Singapore.
That's the way by Divya. That's a beautiful shot there, cut away.
Second boundary for the Singapore team. Divya's first boundary, showing her intent that what she needs to do. That was a loosener that was from Natasha. Way outside the off-stump. Divya making sure that she throws us up at the boundary line. Play covering the stump. Can be dangerous. white ball called by the umpire. Just you look at that one boundary is making Nastasia under pressure. She's struggling to get her line and length. But that ball makes her a bad bowler at all. Too short. Trying to pull it. Keep her after the ball. Coming for the second, set by way of non-striker. 13 on strike. 13 for 2. Pretty good decent start now as compared to yesterday. 3.3 overs, but we lost another 1 wicket. And there was no need for that run. I don't know what was the batsman thinking. Straight into the batsman bowler's hand and they just ran for it. Well played by Safina, showing the beautiful face of the bat. Full face of it.
Yeah, I mean, this is great bowling here by Natasha, and 1.4 overs, 8 runs.
Good shot by Safia. Safina, and the ball is racing towards the boundary, but it won't win the race. It will easily be cut out by the fielder. That's managing to get 2 runs. Good ball, very good ball, straight into the wicket. End of the over number 4. Malaysia 15 for 2. Libya 5 runs of 3 balls. Athena 2 for 6 balls. Another 2 more overs for the power play. 3 good overs, and in the last previous overs, slowly Singapore team gaining some momentum.
We have Mr. Bilal Asad in the commentary box here. He's
just out on a flash.
just extremely busy with all his training schedules and running the national team. They're on course preparing for the Challenge League and T20 Global Qualifier. Very good run there by the 2 batsmen. This is what they need, quick runs and putting the odd boundary away.
They have to take every single run as very important for them, because as we step towards that huge target, it will be very crucial. Watching that ball to it and waiting for an extra, but the final is just to give that a white ball.
Good ball there, little bit of swing away, and well left by Divya. Playing well so far, 5 of 5, and building on her form from the previous few games.
Another white from the bowler.
Noor Hayati back again into the stumps. Very well bowled. Nothing that the batsman can do much about it. Another loosener from Noor Hayati, not very much consistent in her line and length, giving too many extras, which is an advantage for Singapore team and not very much good for Malaysian team. She's not happy with her performance at all, as you can clearly see from her face. She's trying her best, she's running it hard, she's tried to get as much pace in that ball, but only managing to give an extra run. Good run up, good follow through as well. A good run indeed. Batsman might settle for one. Straight on top of the bail throw from the fielder at the deep end. 20-2, not a very good, not a bad start at all for Singapore team. 4.4 overs. Shafina 2 from 6 balls and Divya 6 from 7 balls. Charging in, steaming in, well bowled and well played for a single. Definitely in, Divya, using all her experience there. Noor Hayati has been very impressive so far. The way she's running in, charging in, steaming in to bowl as fast as she can. It's very impressive. Good shot there. Very good shot through the gaps, piercing it for 4. Nice shot. Shafina.
Beautiful batting there by Shafina. Beautiful drive towards the offside and all the way for 4.
Very good shot.
This is a real good partnership building up here. 25 of 2 of 5 overs.
5 overs have gone, 25 runs for 2 wickets. Target is 141. Divya on 6, Shafina on 7. She must be exhausted, Noor Hayati. Really steaming in. Didn't see anything from any of the bowlers from Malaysia except Vinny. She's quite impressive. Bowler change. Ariana changing ends, coming from Rangoon end. Extremely wide out of the crease and managed to take a single. What do you think about Usman, about this target, and how is their approach Singapore team is taking now?
Yeah, so far so good. I think. I mean, 26 of 2 is losing 2 early wickets. This partnership is forming really well, and if they can carry on, these 2 senior players, former captain Divya and current captain Shafina, they can really cause a real good challenge for the Malaysian team. And build on their confidence as well. If they can get big personal milestones, big 50s moving forward, this will do really well for them.
Yes, they need to score big. This partnership is very important. And another wide ball going down the leg side. Definitely not very much, not happy about her previous delivery. Natasha. Another short stuff, but taking that only single they managed to get. This is what happens when when Singapore team were bowling short. They were really batting and hitting the ball hard through the gaps for boundaries. Osman getting a break from his
Natasha bowling well, trying to manage to regroup herself. Try to bowl on the stump to stump. Beautiful ball. A very good ball, but that was a bit sloppy in the field. Batsman can manage to take one. Oh. Too much of excitement going on in the middle from the Malaysian side. They need to calm down and focus on the basics. Well bowled. Very good delivery. End of the over. 29 for 2 in 6. Singapore doing well. 29 for 2 in 6 overs. Change of bowler. Yasmin. Alisa Yasmin. She was brilliant with batting today. The rate at what Singapore team is going on, it's looking good so far. 29 for 2 in 6 overs. And they should continue to gain some momentum from here, and they should not stop. Keep on batting like this. More positive approach is needed. Starting up with a wide. Yasmin not finding the control of the ball. Pitching the ball down on the leg side. Some feedback from the other bowlers and probably from the team as well, that where you're supposed to pitch the ball. We are trying to manage to get the things sorted. Very well bowled, looking for single. There looks another run out for there. Batsman creased in quickly. I think the communication between the two has not been good so far, because Shafina was involved in one of the runouts. Truly there wasn't any run, but she called for a run, and then New Bronner went back to the pavilion. Oh, it's a good direct hit from there, taking advantage of that. Divya making a quick comeback, and that's a single. Shafina is just wobbling down it, and she is out. Or no, she's been in. The Bales was out, and then the bats fielder managed to hit the stumps, but after that she realized that she has to pick the stump and hit the ball with the stump. Lots and lots of confusion there in the middle. Good presence of mind by the bowler there, knowing that the bails were off, but she reacted a second of a late. Last ball hit there for a single. Very important for these two batsmen to score as much run as they can, and they need to get this partnership going on. We can see the comparison as well. Well bowled there. Shafina just managing to play the dot ball. I think a dot ball here at this point of time won't mind Singapore. But they both need to continue like this. Singapore snakes slightly coming up towards the target in the last 6 overs comparing with Malaysian innings. Oh, their ball hit up in the air. There should be an easy 2 or single. Batsman deciding to take a single. Now commentary room, we have our star batsman, a star player, under 19, Janak Prakash. Excellent bowler, and what a huge talent he is. Amazing personality now, serving the NS. Glad to have you here, Janak.
Thank you so much, Shoaib sir. It's an honor to be here.
My pleasure.
And it's really great to see women's cricket coming up in Singapore right now, and they seem to be doing a good job.
Oh, that's a run out. Shafina going back to the pavilion. Not a run there, or probably she was a bit slow in reaching the crease. Here comes Rajeshwari.
Yeah, I think that was a big wicket for Malaysia here. Shafina was looking good. She was timing the ball well.
I think probably Shafina got run out in 3 matches. Something to look forward. So Janak, how your training is coming along for the global challenge and global qualifier and for the Cricket World Cup challenge?
Yeah, I mean, we've been working hard as a team. Everyone's been putting in the hard yards, and hopefully we do really well in the tournament. There's about 2 weeks left. So yeah, these last few days are going to be really crucial.
Definitely, Janak, you have been an amazing player for Singapore, and we are proud to have you both as in a team, as a player, and glad to have you us with your expert comments in our media room.
Thank you, sir.
Change of bowler there. Good shot there, good feel, very good feel. Rajeshwari making an effort to come reach the crease inside. So what do you think about Malaysian fielding, Janak?
Yeah, I think they've been really good. I've been watching while we were training as well, and they seem to be quite quick on the field, and they have good throws in as well. So yeah, that's something to look for Singapore to improve in their fielding when it comes to their turn in the game.
Yes. Well, it didn't come overnight. They really worked hard, and Singapore team is also doing their best. Rajeshwari, can she continue the same momentum that she did yesterday? Short pitch ball, pull it over, but Rajeshwari will only get 1 run. Strong throw from the boundary line. So Janak, tell me about this bowler, Intan. What is she, a good bowler?
Yeah, she seems to have a really good action, and she seems to be landing in the right areas. Just a touch wide there, but I feel like she gets good shape out from the stumps, and that could be quite lethal when if she pitches it in the right areas.
Yes, they definitely. Good full toss ball, good shot placed into the boundary line. It won't go there. .38 for 3 in 7.5 overs. Rajeshwari on 1 of 2 balls. Divya 13 of 13. Powerful hit from Rajeshwari, not taking a single. End of the over. 38 for 3 in 8 overs. Good shot there, straight into the hands of the fielder there at the deep. Oh, direct hit from there. End of the over. 38 for 3. 39 for 3, sorry. So Janak, tell me about how you're taking this new tournament which you're going to play in Malaysia. It's a new format, I guess. How your preparation coming and what you are looking forward for that?
Yeah, so it's a bit different from our previous WCLs that we used to play. It's divided over 3 tournaments. If for those who are not aware of the new change into the qualification process for the World Cup. So yeah, it's divided into 3 tournaments, and now so basically we have to do well in each and every tournament in order to still qualify for 2023 World Cup. I believe we have a very good chance because we have played these teams before and we have beaten them before. So yeah, just looking forward to it.
Definitely. Wild swing from Rajeshwari, not hitting the ball at all. So how's your fitness going on, Janak?
Yeah, it's going good. I mean, everyone knows in order to be bowling fast and to sustain for long periods of time, you need to really be up there in terms of fitness. So yeah, I've been trying to manage balancing both NS as well as cricket and fitness, and it's not easy. But yes, hopefully the hard work pays off in the coming tournaments.
Yes, it's a huge responsibility, national duties. Oh, that was a big shot. And that's a 6. Huge 6. Very good shot. You can see Rajeshwari there smiling over it that she cleared the boundary. It's a big shot. Very good shot after a long time from Rajeshwari. And she needs to continue like this. She needs to hit some big shots like this. She can hit. She's been charged up, encouraging Divya at the other end. Slow and steady. Yes, Janak, it has been very impressive that you are managing both the NS and national team, both 2 responsibilities. And we are extremely proud of your efforts and your commitments towards the cricket. We know that how hardworking you are.
Thank you. I guess it comes down to basically just the love and passion I have for the sport, and yeah, so I don't think anything would ever stop me from playing cricket, to be honest.
Singapore are cruising well, 46 for 3 in 8.5 overs, better than yesterday in batting, but there are other departments they need to work on as well. Good shot by Rajeshwari, not intending to where she wanted to, but the ball clearing that boundary for 4, and Singapore 50 up is come up in the 9th over. That was a China cut shot. Rajeshwari drying her hands. Okay, big hand, big muscular Rajeshwari. She can really hit the ball hard. Intan coming from the Rangoon end. So Janak, what is your main focus right now? I know you can bat and bowl as well. So what you are looking at in this new tournament?
Yeah, so I don't think my role has changed that much. I'll just be looking to when I open the bowling, I'll be looking to hit a good length and try and basically nick off batsmen. And when it comes to batting, I'll just try to add as many runs as I can, because I'll be probably batting towards from the 35th over onwards. So yeah, just looking to add those extra crucial runs.
So you will be opening the bowling with the skipper, Mr. the Great Amjad.
Yeah, it's always an honor to be bowling with him. Oh, that's a great shot by Divya there over mid-off for 4.
Great shot by Divya. She's Rajeshwari definitely passing some hitting germs to Divya. She was a bit complacent yesterday. She was playing lots of dot balls, and today she's opening up. We can see 17 from 15 balls. Another shot that will clear the boundary. Clear the boundary for 4. Very well done. Slowly Singapore team is getting the momentum there what they needed. 58 for 3 in 9.3 overs. And if you can see the comparison between what was between Singapore and Malaysia, I think Singapore is really neck to neck with Malaysia. Crowds are cheering for each and every shot what Singapore is hitting that for a boundary. Lots of excitement, lots of parents coming and supporting their children, the girls, the women's, everyone. Good ball there.
Yeah, I think you could see with the previous 2 boundaries, the ball was just a bit too wide, and then this ball she got it right on the stumps, and it was again a dot ball. So I guess when you stick to the basics, it really pays off.
That's another loosener from Intan, and the ball has cleared for the boundary for another 4. Clearly happy with the effort which these 2 ladies are doing for Singapore. Divya applauding and knocking her head to accommodate what Rajeshwari is trying to say. One more ball to go from Intan. This is a never-ending over. and she is totally doesn't know, no clue that what she is supposed to bowl in the next ball. 2-3 boundaries in this over. Slight panic in the Malaysian side. Well bowled, coming back to its line. Two fielders trying to stop the ball. Batsman managing to take single. 63 for 3 in end of the 10th over. Rajeshwari on 12 and Divya looking handsomely good on 26 of 19 balls. What would you say about Divya's batting, Janak?
Yeah, I think she's batting really well today. Even when we were training, we could clearly see that she's really hitting the ball hard, and that's a very good sign. And yeah, she's batting smart, and now she just has to take it all the way to the end and get Singapore across the line.
We are getting some archives photo of Janak, and thank you, Janak. We have
Thank you,
seen
thank
you
you.
from
It's been a
being a
pleasure.
chubby boy to a grown-up man. Very well done, and good luck for your future tournaments. In our commentary box again, we have another star player for Singapore team, Naveen Michael Param. Great to have you, Naveen. And just to tell you that Naveen is the cousin of Divya as well, so the cricket runs in the family. Good to have you, Naveen.
Thanks, Shoaib. Thanks for having me. It's a wonderful evening for a day of cricket. And Singapore seems to be on track, and it's looking good for us. However, I must say that the Malaysian girls have batted very, very well, I must say. And they've improved drastically in all three aspects of the game from the last time I've seen them. So great job to Malaysian Cricket Association for working very hard.
That's a big shot. High up in
Oh,
the
and
air,
that's
and that's a
dropped.
drop catch. Vinny has dropped the catch. Rajeshwari getting another life. Vinny truly not happy with her effort there, dropping a catch. Noor Hayati, she looks very impressive in her run-up and the way she's bowling.
Oh, that's a mix-up, and they got through safely. Good run there, good quick single there, good backing up by Rajesh.
Yes, Divya is always alert now. She has been very impressive today. 28 runs of 21 balls.
Yeah, I might be a bit biased in terms of commenting for Divya, but I must say today she's been in good touch for the last two games as well. So hopefully she carries it on all the way for Singapore. Good shot there by Rajesh down the ground for a single.
No, you need to applaud the batsman effort, Naveen. No need to be biased. There's no chance of being biasness.
Thank you, Shoaib. Thank you very much.
So tell me, Naveen, Divya, yourself, Anish, and Prashin. You are 4 cricketers in one family. Now, what goes into your mind whenever you are in the ground? Who is coaching? I have seen you, Divya, Anish, Prashin, for so many years. You know, they all have come up, grown up from the system, and becoming the true ambassadors for Singapore. And how do you all manage this?
I think, to put it in a nutshell, basically we talk about cricket 24/7 whenever we're together. We really love the sport, and we always support each other and train together as much as we can, because it's more of a family outing when we train rather than training, which makes us train harder.
Definitely, you are never short of partners. Whenever you want to have a practice, either you or Anish is there. If Anish is not there, then Divya is there. Divya is not there, then Prashin is there. You always find a partner. So that's a very good thing for Singapore. And every male and female athletes, whoever their siblings are, they should learn from your family, from the Params.
Thank you very much, Shelby. Thank you very much. Hopefully we can carry it on as long as we can.
Definitely,
Singapore
definitely,
proud.
definitely. The Singapore batsman taking a breather, having some sip of water, extremely, probably a bit humid but a bit windy as well. But they're running each and every run very hard, making every effort to make this last game a memorable one. 68 for 3 in 11 overs, 9 more overs to go. I think they are getting close to what the target is. And yesterday's approach and today's approach, there's been totally different in the batting.
Wicket seems to be playing fairly well. Balls coming on, and most of the shots will be on the front foot for today. But as long as these two keep staying in there, Singapore has a good chance of coming victorious tonight.
Definitely, we all are praying for them. But at the other end, Malaysians have been making changes to whatever they can and trying to restrict the Singapore team not to reach to the target. But so far it's going at a very balanced level. Both of them are on their toes. Malaysian thought that putting up 141 would be an easy task for them, but Singapore giving a good reply and hitting it back and making it a bit difficult for Malaysian side. Change of bowler, Nick Noor Attila coming from Rangoon end.
I must say Malaysia's bowling has been on target, not just for this game but for the last 2 games as well, and they are making it very tough for the Singapore batters.
Definitely. Pull it down to the leg side, looking for a single. They will get a single.
Well fielded there by Malaysia.
Rajeshwari on the other end, she is really looking very positive today. Making all sorts of adjustments, the keeper.
Oh, and that's a wicket.
That's a big loss. The change of bowler has worked for the Malaysian side, and Rajeshwari is going back to the pavilion, getting bowled.
Nick Noor Attila keeping it simple, bowling full and straight, and you miss, I hit kind of tactic.
Definitely. Rajeshwari 14 of 14. She was looking a bit dangerous for the Malaysians, but they got her back, and she is out now. Very well played by Rajeshwari. Good intent.
In is a new batter, Smruti. She's been bowling really well the last 2 games, and let's see what she can do with the bat this time.
Smruti is a good all-rounder. We were just finding out things from the archives, like how she was a bit almost like 7-8 years back. She was really a kid. Nick Noor Attila, she looks very impressive. Within 3 balls, she got a wicket. Straight up into the wicket.
Well played
and
there
no
by
room
Smruti.
there.
Good start, first ball. Down to long on for a comfortable single.
What do you think it must be going into Divya's head now when she's having a new partner now? Naveen, any thoughts about it?
I think from my experience, Divya is in the zone now. She's just looking to. She's just seeing the ball and trying to hit the ball in the gaps and running hard.
That was a good run.
There.
Quick single.
How is that?
Oh, that's a run out.
And that's out.
Oh, Smruti. Smruti out on just one run.
Great throw there, direct hit. Fantastic by the Malaysian fielding side.
Clearly her call, she was there, but the fielding wins it and she didn't drag the bat on the ground on the time.
Excellent quick pickup and throw.
Very good fielding there, sharp as eagle there, Malaysian side.
In comes a new batter, Pumi. What do you think, Shoaib? What do you think Pumi is going through now? What do you think is going through in her head?
I think she must be she must be there to support her senior partner Divya, and she need to stick into the basic things that she has to take. Rotate the strike, get those loose balls outside the park. That's her intent. First ball, very good shot.
By Pumi there. Taking a good single and getting the set batsman better, Divya, on strike.
End of the 12th overs, 71 for 5 Singapore. Divya 30 of 25. Pumi just entered and scored 1 run from 1 ball. Change of bowler. Nina coming from Balestier end. So Naveen, tell me about yourself today now. How is your team preparation for the upcoming tournaments coming up?
Our show has been really good. We've been training nearly every day. We've been training very hard. We're in good hands, and right now it's all about getting our preparation right and getting primed for the upcoming tournaments up ahead. So a lot of good things coming up for Singapore cricket, and let's hope that all the players can do the country proud.
Another wide ball, a loosener from Nina. Yeah, that's good to see that all the boys are working really hard and marching along. Is the coach there forever, Mr. Bilal Asad.
Good shot
that's
there.
That's a very good shot. Down the leg side, and that's a
boundary.
four.
Excellent shot there by Pumi. Swift pull shot behind square for a much needed boundary for Singapore.
Yeah, these are the things which the Singapore batters have to do that. You know, a lot of short balls were given by the Singapore bowlers, and Malaysian managed to give that, get it away for the boundary. But this is one of those shots which Pumi has showed that, you know, if a loosener has been given to me, I will hit, and that's very good sign. And she has to continue like this.
Oh, and that's a lolly. Oh, and that's a
juicy
no ball,
full
and they're
toss.
running hard.
There will be 2 runs, and definitely there will be a no ball as well.
And that's a no ball, and that's a free hit the next ball.
Free hit signaled by the umpire.
Christina looking a bit nervous. For now, let's see how she comes back.
Let's see what Pumi will do.
That's well
Good
bowled
shot.
by Nina.
Her intent has been quite positive, Pumi. she's been middling the ball right from the start.
I think this is a good sign for the women's cricket in Singapore, playing more practice, more games at the international level, and once they get more used to it, over time, you'll see them developing as cricketers.
It'll be a wide ball again and run on an extra run. That's very good running between the wickets between Pumi and Divya. Yes, Naveen, I totally agree with that these ladies need exposure from both sides, from the Malaysia and as well as the Singapore team. Like how the men teams are getting enough practice games and exposure, live streaming and all this thing is boost their performance. So the same thing goes for them as well. Very good shot by Pumi. Managed to take a single, and there was some confusion between whether to take a run or no, but Pumi managed to get a single back. She's looking dangerous for Malaysia. Pumi 9 of 5 balls, Divyan 30 of 25 balls. So Naveen, what do you say about Divya as a batter? Like, she has played the men's league as well. How did she go about that?
I think training with us boys as a family, I think she's I mean, from a young age she's always been competing with us, and we never saw difference between girl and boy. It's just cricket. So I think when she moved into the men's league, when she bowled against them, she's been bowling against us for many years. So by the time she played the league, she was ready. I mean, she wasn't scared of the ball, she wasn't afraid of anything. She was just out there to execute her hard work in training, and I think it was as simple as that. There was no magic formula, nothing of that sort. It is just hard work and getting the opportunity and taking it.
Definitely. Things, when you have 3 siblings who are male siblings, and then getting a quality training, it's make it very easier for her. Definitely the hard work is always there. There is no second doubt about it.
And training, and I think it's safe to say that when we play against each other, it is probably just as competitive or more competitive than when we go outside and play against, or 4 teams against other strong teams as well, because you get bragging rights, right? If you bat well, or you bowl well, or you get someone out.
Definitely.
So that's something to fight for.
13 overs, 86 for 5. Target is 141. I agree with you, Naveen. The position which she's in now, and how she's batting over the years, and she is representing Singapore, it's truly unbelievable, and the journey to it, you have also a very important role to play.
Thanks, Shoaib. Great over there for Singapore, getting good momentum, 15 runs off that over. I think that if they get to 100, 105 in the next 2 overs, it will be, Singapore will be on the cruise and on the front foot.
Chasing down that white ball. Could you have got a white ball for that if she wouldn't have hit that?
The partnership between Divya and Pumi looking very deadly, especially at this crucial time in the game. It can go either way in T20, so let's hope that Singapore comes victorious in this situation.
Another dot ball. Very good bowling by Nick Noor Attila.
She's been fantastic so far. Just 3 runs off her 8 balls, keeping a good line and length, slightly back of a length, and most importantly, slowing down her pace.
Definitely, and that is what is required from her, from the Malaysian side. Not to give as loose ball as you can.
Sharp single to long on, well played by Divya.
Tell me, Naveen, among your three siblings, who's the best player?
I think that's a tough one. If I had to choose, I can't do it.
You three are all very good players, and you are a gem of a person, three of them, and the way you carry yourself, the way you carry the Singapore flag, it's truly amazing.
Thank you, Shoaib. It's a pleasure to hear such nice words coming from you. Having coached me since I can't even remember, since I was 6, 7 years old, and I'm 24 now, so it's a long way.
Very long way. I remember giving coaching to Anish, and he's sharing dressing room with us.
That's well
very
bowled by
nice.
Attila. Excellent areas.
Good
What
shot.
a shot.
That's a
a
good
beauty.
shot. Well done, Pumi. Pumi hitting that boundary for 4 and 14 runs. She's on 9 balls. That's a big hit.
That's a big hit. That's an excellent shot. Keeping it simple, clearing the front leg and swinging as hard as she can.
That was truly given to her in a plate by Nick. 91 for 5 Singapore in the end of 14 over.
Still a good over though for Malaysia. Just 5 runs off that over.
Well, I think you are on track. You are on track that, in the next 2 overs, if Singapore scores 200 runs, they will be on cruising it towards the target of 141 runs. Well, coming back to Anish, he has been a very, very, very nice boy when he was during his younger times. He was always there, always working hard, always doing something. He has his own zone. Whenever he is coming for training, used to be our old Kalang ground. A big shot from Divya. Managed to get 1 runs only. Oh,
And that's
that was a
tough.
nasty blow to her.
Are they running for the second?
They're coming back for the second.
And
She has to
excellent running there by
very
the
well done,
Singapore
very
batters.
well done.
Great
Good
running.
Pumi. Pumi, you beauty. Yeah, I was talking about Anish. I mean, he was just on his own zone. He was always serious about training, always give his 110% whenever he used to come and train, and that was probably that made footing step for you for the other two, which is yourself and Prasheen, to work even harder. That nobody's place was there for granted, and it has to come with hard work. He was quiet but very cheeky. Especially playing 2 sports with hockey and...
Oh, and that's a wicket.
Divya! Divya
Big
is out
wicket
for
for
35. A big inning comes to an end, Divya. She must be very disappointed with that shot. She was going in a flow. It was actually the right shot to play, but completely missed the line now. Well.
Great wicket there for Malaysia.
Where the Singapore stands now. Big ask, big task. New batsman coming in. Anish was always cheeky because he used to play hockey as well, and all his reverse sweep and paddle shots all used to come. All he learned was from his hockey. So it's great to have him. And you also played hockey as well, Naveen?
Yes, I did. Actually, I only started playing hardball cricket at the age of 13. Before that, I was very into hockey and not really into cricket, I must be honest.
Yes.
But fortunate turn of events for me. I enjoyed cricket as I grew older, and I mean, I still do play hockey once in a while, but my love for cricket outweighs it way more. Excellent bowling there.
What made you come to play cricket more often rather than choosing between two sports of hockey and cricket? What made you think about that cricket would be a best sport for you now?
To keep it short and sweet, at that time, how was that?
Oh, that's nice and loopy type of bouncy shot.
A quick scamper through by Vedana. Well, back to why I picked cricket over hockey. It was just simple. At that time, for cricket, you could travel all over the world, whereas for hockey, you could only go to Malaysia to play against Malaysia. So at the age of 13, 14, 15, to be able to travel the world, getting allowance, getting paid for it, that was my selling point at that point when I was younger. Yeah, but now it's different.
I like your frankness, Naveen. But do you think that when you were a good player in hockey, and I've heard from your dad that you've been scoring goals and all, so you were doing well. I thought you might represent Singapore in hockey, but you could get chance to go into SEA Games and Asian Games as well.
I think at that younger age, you don't really see the big tournaments. You just want to go out there and express yourself and have fun. So, which is why the deciding factor was nothing to do with the level played, but rather the perks you get.
I thought somebody must have forced you that, two brothers are going to Kalang and one going to the hockey field. That's not wise at all. White ball from Hamiza. What an on strike.
I think Vadana's plan here is just to get behind the ball and get Pumi on strike so that Pumi can have a few good hits.
Good ball, good line and length.
And a good single there by the Singapore batters. Well done.
Pumi on strike. Let's see. She has a new partner now. Let's see what she do. What would be the communication between them? Pumi looks impressive, hitting the ball really hard. Managing to score 14 runs off 9 balls. She needs to continue like this. 96 for 6 Singapore, 15.2 overs, chasing the target of 141.
Oh, there's well bowled there by Hamiza. Malaysia right on top now.
She had paid the price for playing across. That was within the stumps. I don't know why she tried to play on the leg side when the ball was pitching on the off.
I think Pumi was just
poor bad shot selection. Paying up the price for that. Davina next batter in. 96 for 7 Singapore.
Malaysia looking very positive, understanding that this is their time to cash in and to try and put more pressure on the two new batters now and to try and secure their third win by tonight.
But I must say that 96 for 7 given a big total from the Malaysians. Singapore has really taken up the challenge and putting up a score of 96 where in 15.3 overs, and whereas compared to yesterday they have really improved a lot in batting today. Oh.
Well fielded there by Hamiza, bowling an excellent line and length, keeping it simple, full and straight on the stumps.
Vardhana was way out, trying her luck. Another cross-batted shot, looking for a single, and they'll get it easily. So Naveen, what number would you like to bat in the batting order? I'm seeing you have almost tried almost all the positions there, all the orders, from open to number 3, number 4.
Well, I think that, you know, when you've played a lot of cricket, a lot of matches, having a chance and opportunity to play in different batting orders, to be honest, it's all about what the team needs from me and how I can add value best with the team composition. So to be honest, it doesn't really matter to me as long as there's an opportunity to bat where Singapore needs me to, and I'll do it, and to my best ability.
Definitely, Naveen, the teams always comes first, and whatever the plan has been done by the coaches, you have to execute that. But your own personal preference.
Well, personal, if I had to choose, if you put me on the spot, yes, I would. I like opening. I like facing the first ball from ball 1. It gives you the best opportunity to score the most runs, and it's different batting orders has different batting profiles, and as an opener you have two phases, one with the new ball and one with the old ball. So your technique needs to be very solid. You need to be very close and compact initially when the ball swings, and you got to be very precise with your shot selection, and then once you're set, when the ball gets old, that's when you cash in.
You like to hear that crisp sound of that new ball when it hits in the middle of the bat.
Oh, Singapore trying to scamper through.
Oh, there was a good
Excellent
fast run.
run there.
Oh,
Oops.
what happened there? Davina totally
tripping and
missed.
falling after she's gotten the single, so she seems fine. She's back on track.
How would you feel when you bat with your brother Anish?
Oh, and that's a wicket. Excellent bowling by Hayati, keeping it full and straight, just like all the other medium paces for Malaysia today. Keeping it simple, executing the plans under pressure. Excellent bowling by Malaysia.
99 for 8, 16.3 overs. Noor Hayati getting the next wicket, the wicket there. Bowling stump to stump. There was some hint of swing.
Well, back to what you said, Shoaib, about playing with my brother, batting in the middle. I think it really helps. I mean, playing for Singapore is a very high pressure situation with a lot of responsibilities. So having a family member out there is very fortunate, number one. And number two, it does keep you calm because you both understand each other's game. We know how we can support each other in the middle because it's 2 against 11. So I think it's very fortunate, and it's definitely a lot more calming batting with your brother. Yet, so does that answer your question?
Definitely. But I'm not very much clear about the feeling which you get when your elder brother is batting, and when you are the senior partner, and when he just come into bat. So who takes the most strike? Who dictate terms with your partner? Whether he should bat more often, you should bat more often. What goes through your mind?
Oh, good shot there.
Shafia.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my God.
Well done, us. Oh, and there's a fumble.
A misfield fumble. Lots of excitement.
Lots of
everything
excitement
in
here
the center
down
of
in
the
the
wicket.
eye. This is where the action is at.
Okay, I have a very simple question from you. Is it like, every time, whenever Anish is down there and he is always talking to him something, and he's full of action, like, what have you ever asked that what is he trying to do? Or what is he telling himself? Have you ever asked?
Yeah, I mean, we are roommates back home when we were at home, so usually he's just, trying to figure out what shot to play next, or he's upset that he played a wrong shot, or he didn't execute the shot properly. So back to your question, how does it feel? Oh, and that's a great try there down at short third. Excellent effort by the Malaysian fielders. Great job so far, really keeping the screws on the Singaporean batters out there in the middle.
Yeah, that was a very good attempt to take that catch, a low grounded catch. End of the 17th over, Singapore 102 for 8.
So when me and Anish go in, if I'm batting first and if I'm set, then I will try my best to get Anish off strike, because both of us, when we work, is that we want to stay off strike as long as possible until we get in. So that's how we help each other. It's not about seniority as who's older, but who's more set during that game, just like any other normal batsman. But when he calls, I just say yes. I just run. Yeah, that's for sure.
Hamiza back on to attack. 102 for 8. Singapore in 17 overs. A huge task for Shafia. Shafia, you can purely see that she is not very much comfortable in batting. Trying to hit the ball.
Ooh. Big swing and a miss there by Shafia. I must say, Shafia, having picked up the spot for just a couple of years since the recent SEA Games, she's improved drastically, and she's a really good leg spinner. Keeping it very simple, stump to stump. Ooh, how was that?
No, that was
Down
not
leg,
out.
down leg.
A Malaysian really wanting to get that wicket and trying to finish off the game, because they need to catch the bus back home.
Good call there by the umpire. Being a batsman, your heart's always in your mouth, especially when the ball hits your pads and you get a convincing appeal by the bowler.
Well played by Shafia. Yes, over the years she has really improved, Shafia, especially with her leg spins.
I think it goes to say not just for Shafia, but also for all the other girls as well. They've been training really hard, just as hard, or if not harder than the men. So credit to them, they have improved a lot over the years. And
Yeah, the limitation which the Singapore women faces in Singapore, managing studies, work, home commitment, is truly amazing. Being a female athlete, it's always challenging. Oh, that's a lucky shot.
And that's true. Is that true?
That was a China cut shot. And
Shafia
Shafia is
running hard,
struggling.
but it's like, and
Oh,
makes
she
it.
reached it. Shafia getting some runs. It's almost equaling to Vathana's score, 4 of 7, and Shafia also 4 of 7.
Excellent bowling by Hamiza so far. Keeping it nice and simple, full and straight.
Oh, still diving
Still
to
diving
get the
around.
ball. Very enthusiastic fielders all over the ground, Malaysian team. They've really improved in the standards of fielding. Well coached by Mr. Khizr.
Singapore 104 for 8 in 18 overs. Needing nearly 18 and over. Noor Hayati finishing up her last over to finish the spell.
She has been impressive. 1 wicket for 20 runs in 3 overs. The way she's charging into ball, steaming in, trying to bowl as fast as she can. Amazing ball. That ball is coming in. Cut in. Good dive of the fielder.
How is that?
Oh, she just came in.
Out.
She just reached. Vadana having some talk with Shafia that how to score runs and how to rotate the strikes and all this. She's saying that just be careful, don't make me run out.
She said that, Shoaib?
Yeah, definitely, she was halfway down the crease.
Excellent lip reading service there by Shoaib. Noor Hayati doing a good job for her team here for Malaysia. Excellent bowling there by Noor Hayati, keeping it simple, bowling that corridor line, hitting a length.
I mean, I've been very much impressed with the way she's carrying herself. She's just charging in, steaming in to bowl as fast as she can. Oh, that was
Going
that
down leg.
swung in. Definitely getting some swing from the wicket.
Shoaib knowing exactly what he's saying, being a fantastic fast bowler over the many years for Singapore.
Oh, a good length ball, good bowling, keeping it stump to stump, keeping it very simple.
That's a rash stray ball by Noor Hayati, bowling excellent 5 balls so far, probably trying to finish strong to end the over out, but everything going wrong there on that ball. Excellent ball there by Noor Hayati, keeping it simple and ending off a good spell. 1 for 23.
It's looking very impossible for the Singapore team to get another 34 runs in the last over. Shafia Mehboob and Watana will try their best to get as close to the target. Watana on 5 of 12 balls, Shafia 5 from 9 balls. The tail has been exposed.
I think having watched the recent Ashes, we all know that cricket's a funny game and anything can happen. great thing about this live streaming is also all the comments that all the supporters and fans out there. Thank you for supporting Singapore cricket, and we appreciate everything that you all do for us. Whether the comments are good or bad, it's still good for all of us in general.
Yes, that's always a learning. White ball, buys. Oh my God, that's a run out. What was there a need to run? Vadana, 3 run outs. That was a disaster.
Singapore 107 for 9.
White ball clearing, missed the stumping, got a wide, got 1 extra run, not happy with that, went for a second and paid the price of being run out.
In comes Sanika, number 11 bat.
It's a huge task for her. 107 for 9, 19.1 overs Singapore. I must say that the effort they've put in to get close to that target has been amazing. They didn't let themselves down, never bogged down at all, never gave up. But in the end, they're still short for that target.
Good bowling there by Yasmin, keeping it simple, nice in that corridor line and length. That's what you need now, just keeping it simple to close off the game and secure the win for Malaysia.
Another swing and miss. Sanika truly showing that she wants to hit the ball but she can't hit it. Shafia on the other side trying to encourage her to hit the ball as soon as she can and get her off strike instead, so that she can come to strike and hit some few for the boundary. Oh, that's a wide ball. Flighted loopy ball. Sanika is not able to hit that ball at all. Another play and miss. Shafia is being too excited. She's just being hopping around, that can't do anything. She's telling her to give me a strike so that at least I can get some few balls to hit. Oh, another wide ball.
Wide ball there.
Clearly trying to create some suspense.
Like I said, Shoaib, it's a funny game.
Well, I wish that the next 2 balls will be wide. Oh, there is out. Clearly coming across. Well, I was on the bad. Well,
nice full and straight on the stumps there.
Malaysia have won this match, the last match of the Saudari Cup, by 31 runs. It was really a good performance from the Singapore side as well, trying to manage to come as close to the target of 141. In the end, able to score 110 runs all out in 19.5 overs. Singapore losing this and Malaysia winning this Saudari Cup 3-0. Kudos and congratulations to the Malaysian side for winning 3-0, playing this away series. And I would say that a lot of hard work have been put by the Malaysian side. They really truly deserve to win this tournament. 3-0. and both the teams coming, doing the cheering up and shake hands. That has been a great game, a great feast for both of them, for the Malaysian side as well as for the Singapore side. Indeed, a lot of things need to be learned, and a good friendly gesture being shown there by Malaysian and the Singapore side, hugging each other and cheering for each other. It has been an impressive week, impressive tournament for both the teams. Of course, Malaysia winning 3-0, Singapore losing it on the side, but looking at the bright side, that they have lots things to run and need to learn a lot from them. And thank you once again, Naveen, for having us and sharing your thoughts and your experience. And God bless you for that.
Thank you very much, Shobi, for having me, and thank you everyone for supporting the Singapore cricket team and watching it online. So hope you all had a good time watching the game, having an exciting game of cricket, and not just today, but 3 wonderful matches as well. So thank you, Shobi.
Thank you so much.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the presentation ceremony. Today concluded the 5th edition of the Saudari Cup. Malaysia played very well to win 3-0. And today's final game, Malaysia won the toss, batted first, scoring 140, and Singapore fought really hard to score 110. And firstly, I would like to invite Mr. Subir Ghatak, our Deputy President, to say a few words.
Good evening, everybody. I think so. It's a different life over here. I can see a lot of audience over here. And I was just talking to our CEO, Mr. Saad Khan Janjua. Be rest assured, you will see these girls playing against India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, England, Australia. What to talk about Malaysia? You guys are great. Fantastic. What body language. This is the 5th edition of Saudari Cup. I think so. This year, it's a different flavor altogether. You guys are seen live everywhere. And if I'm not wrong, I understand about 20 or 30,000 viewership we are having. So you guys are hero in your own place. Very well done, Singapore. 3 cheers to Kamal. What a team you are forming. And I can see Sarika, the young girl, bowling so well. Very good. Divya, Safina, Safia. What to say about Rajesh? Big hand for Rajesh. All guys have really improved, and it's a time where we learn from each other. I'm sure Malaysia was a better team, but Singapore was nothing less. Do you agree? Yes. And they can, from here, they can do much better. It's a bilateral series. Every year, we look forward for this Saudari Cup, and next year for sure, we will give some more challenge to you. Very well played. Thank you very much.
Mr. Subir Ghatak. Now moving on to the awards for this presentation ceremony. I would like to invite Mr. Saad Khan Janju, our CEO, to present the awards. Firstly, it's the play of the match, and this goes to, for 66 runs of 58 balls, to Winnie Fred, Malaysia. Moving on, once again, there's been 3 batsmen scoring 111 runs of 109 balls. And once again, it goes to Winnie Fred from Malaysia, Malaysian captain. Best bowler goes for 3 wickets for 54 runs, goes to Aina H from Finally, player of the series, we had 2 outstanding performances. One from Singapore, Divya, scoring 111 runs of 125 balls and taking 1 wicket. But the man of the match tournament goes to Mas Alisa, 111 runs and 1 wicket, 1 catch and 2 run outs. Now I'd like to invite our honorary treasurer, Mr. Manish Muralidharan, to present the runners-up. So the runners-up goes to the Singapore team, and if you can just come one by one. Thank you. Now I would like to invite Mr. Subi Gatak, our Deputy President, to present the champions. Awards. And now can I invite the Malaysian captain for the winner's trophy. All together can come.